Elias Medina, off killer, salute. Don Banks, salute. Yeah, the grind don't stop, my peoples. The grind don't stop. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue. Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. Great morning to you too, brother. Great morning. Chris Rose, salute. Yep. Salute to my peoples, man. Do so nine, salute. What's shaking? Jeffrey Lopez, salute. Salute, I appreciate it. Man, it's hot, man. Yup. So we got some news, right? Yeah, smash that like button. Smash the like button. Got them waves spinning. Big Zoe, salute. Randy Ridley, salute. Yep. Victor Wiggins, salute. A lot of stuff happening today. Lots of stuff happening today. S550J, salute. Oh, no. We ain't gonna do that. Maurice McElroy, salute. Syndicate J, salute. So, we got some news, huh? We got some news about Canelo Alvarez. D-Block Express, salute. Add full, salute. Yup, smash that like button. Smash the like button. Smash that like button. Said the zone was free for Canelo fight, right? But you and other YouTube people was watching it with the chat room full of. So I wonder what the numbers look like. Yeah. I'm waiting for the numbers to come out as well. Salute to my brother, the Cali Enigma. He said David Lemieux Cinco de Mayo. Nah, that's not going to happen, Cali. That's the route they was trying to go, but that's not going to happen. Believe it or not, people going to be surprised about this, but I'm hearing they're trying to go the route of Jamal Charlo Cinco de Mayo weekend. And they're trying to go the route of Triple G in September in Mexico as the Aztec Stadium, where the NFL be playing their games at when they go to Mexico. That's actually what they're trying to do. J. Pill, salute. Mike Bowie, salute. Keith Hunter, salute. No, it's not a point of them using Charlo's name because they haven't talked about Charlo in the public. They haven't gave any specific names. It's up to Jamal Charlo and Danny Jacobs. Right now, it's up to it's between. It was going to be David Lemieux. But now it's looking like it's going to be Danny Jacobs is the front runner. Danny Jacobs is the front runner. Jamal Charlo is coming in. I don't want to say as a close second, but coming in at maybe a mid-distance second. But it's out of those two. No, it's not going to be Lemieux. David Lemieux is done. David Lemieux can't. They were going to try to do a catch weight of 64, 65, maybe 68, something like that. But they wanted to have David Lemieux didn't show he wasn't able to perform. If he was able to perform, why not? Salute. Salute to the sister. Peace and blessings to the sister, Lala D. Peace and blessings to you, sister. Should he have been able, Lawrence Williams, salute. Should he have been able on Saturday? But since point, David wasn't able to put on in a big stage like that, which would have justified them having a fight with David Lemieux, Cinco de Mayo, right, in an action-packed fight, and then go the route of Triple G in September. But David Lemieux blew that opportunity. And so with David Lemieux blowing that opportunity, and nobody have seen him since he last beat I forgot the dude's name now, the dude with the funny beard. Since he last beat him, nobody's seen him since then. Brian Pompey, salute. And so now, you know, it's hard for them to sell unless they're going to try to get him at 168. It's just not going to right now. So they're going to go the route of Danny Jacobs. They're going to go the route of Danny Jacobs. Yeah, smash that like button, man. Yeah, they're going to go the route. Kaz, what's good? Salute. They're going to go the route now of Danny Jacobs. He's the front runner. If they can't get a deal done with him, it's more difficult right now for them to work out a deal with Jamal Charlo, seeing as though Canelo only had one. What's going on? Ricky Wells, salute. Yeah, it's YouTube buffering me again, as usual. as usual. Nothing new. So anyway, with that said, I know we got interrupted with the buffering and all that nonsense. But anyway, with that said, you know, it'll take a hefty dollar for the zone right now. You know, the zone is paying triple Canelo Alvarez buku cash right now to fight on the zone, and they don't want to have to. They brought him there. Port City Boxing, salute. They brought Canelo there, bring money to bring eyes and attention to their app, right? So they don't wanna start paying Cutthroat Sports. Look, they don't want to start overpaying his opponents. You know, he's supposed to be the attraction. You see what I'm saying? So do they want to start drastically overpaying his opponents for him to fight? You know, so they don't want to do that, man. Ether, salute. They'd rather him fight Danny Jacobs, who they don't have to overpay to come to their app, or pay somebody to allow him to come to fight on their app. Because Danny Jacobs is already, you know, Sean Snowden, salute. Danny Jacobs is already somewhat his own, you know, he hasn't fought on the zone, but he's somewhat already affiliated with the zone, should I say, you know, quote unquote, because Matchroom is with the zone, you know, Eddie Hearn. So, you know, it's just better. It's just in the zone's best interest to get a fighter that's already previously on the zone app to fight on their app, opposed to having to pay a fighter like Jamal Charlo to come to their app and fight on their app. You know, especially I already paid Canelo Alvarez all this money to bring the eyes and the attention to the app. That's why we paid you the big money to come over here. Easy Money 12-217. Salute. That's why, you know, the zone is looking at it. That's why we pay Canelo Alvarez is to bring the eyes over here. Daniel Guzman, salute. Box fans 1000, salute. That's why we paying Canelo Alvarez to bring the eyes over here. Now we have to pay. He's supposed to be the attraction. Now we have to pay people to come over here to fight him as well. Like, that's how does that work? So, you know, they're not gonna look to do that, but they'll definitely look to do a fight with somebody like Danny Jacobs. You know, Crispin During, salute. So, you know, it's just not, you know, it's just not in his own best interest to do that right now. So you can expect him to go the route of Danny Jacobs, which is still a good fight, you know. So hopefully Danny Jacobs get the opportunity, which I'm hearing that he's possibly going to get that opportunity. But the big thing is, and I know you're going to see the title of this video, the big thing is Oscar De La Hoya is attempting to have Canelo Alvarez fight Triple G in a trilogy fight at Aztec Stadium in Mexico City. That's where they want to put it on. He said that Julio Cesar Chavez put 123,000 people in the stadium, and he feel like Canelo could do that or more. And he said at Aztec Stadium, you know, he said that would be absolutely huge. I agree, because, you know, a lot of Mexicans and a lot of Mexican boxing fans, should I say, adopt G as quote unquote a Mexican. So, you know, a lot of Mexican fans have adopted G in his whole fighting style. So I could definitely see, that being the case, right? And I could definitely see it being successful. Now, I don't want to see a trilogy, in my opinion. But if he was to fight Danny Jacobs in May on Cinco de Mayo, and then he was to go and fight Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin in the trilogy fight, Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Day weekend. See, that's another thing. It's Mexican Independence Day weekend in September, right? And to fight Mexican Independence Day weekend in Mexico at the Aztec Stadium against a fighter that most Mexican fans adopted as, they were wearing shirts Mexico for Triple G and things of that nature. So, to get that, it would be a smart move, a smart business move. It would do well, business wise. Financially, it would do well. It would do great. The thing about it is, he has to get past Danny Jacobs, and I don't think that he can beat Danny Jacobs. It's a possibility he can, but if Danny Jacobs follows the game plan and they have the right game plan and he goes into, I think that Danny Jacobs beats Canelo Alvarez. But if Canelo Alvarez was to beat Danny Jacobs, it's going to be a hard, tough fought fight. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to 100. I don't know why we always got to say smash the like button, man. You come in, you didn't smash the like button, go smash the like button. Smash it. Let's get the likes up to 90. So, with that said, another thing is, Triple G is what is he going to do? Stay inactive until that fight? Because this whole plan could be derailed, because if Triple G, he's going to have to fight sometime sooner or later. My brother B. Bish in the building. He said Danny would need a knockout. Yeah, he can't win on the cards. He ain't going to win on the cards. That ain't going to happen. So, yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. Who might Munguia? Triple G? No. They ain't going to put Jaime Munguia in the ring with Triple G. Triple G would... No, that wouldn't be a good idea. That would derail Jaime Munguia's whole career. That's not under... Canelo had two very, very, very close fights with Triple G. And I know people say Triple G, Rico Forster, salute. Nino Brown Boxing, salute. I know people are like, Triple G is avoiding Jamal Charlo and things of that nature. DJ Kid, salute. And rightfully so. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Bird Money, salute. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and be like, Jaime Munguia versus Liam Smith was pounding on Jaime Munguia, and Liam Smith just didn't have the stamina and the power to be effective against Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia gets in the ring with Triple G, and that would derail his career. It would derail it. We don't mistake comparing one fight to another fight. Like, Jaime Munguia ain't Jamal Charlo. Jaime Munguia ain't Demetrius Andrade or Billy Jones. He doesn't have the defense to be successful. Mike James 616, salute. He doesn't have the defense to be successful against Triple G. He may have success in spots, but eventually Triple G is going to knock him out. He make a lot of mistakes. Eventually, Triple G is going to knock him out. He gets hit far too much to let Triple G hit you clean. You just can't do it. Can't do it. J Pill, salute. Kenya Fleming, salute. Hayes Dollar, salute. He hasn't knocked out anyone in his last few fights. Yeah, but he knocked him down. And you have to understand, Danny Jacobs, he fought Arias, who just came and survived. It's very difficult. Salute to my sister Lala D in that super chat. She said salute to Blue and everyone. Salute, peace and blessings to you, sister. Appreciate you. Leon Robinson, salute. Make the fight, salute. Mark Smear, salute. Salute to my sister Lala D dropping that super chat. Appreciate you. Main event Mark, salute. Don Morrell, salute. Muhammad is the one, salute. We have to understand something. Let's understand this, right? B-Max, salute. We have to understand this, right? Is that it's very difficult to knock out a fighter that's not coming to fight. And that's what Luis Arias did. He didn't come to fight, he came to survive. He pretended as if he came to fight, but he didn't. He just came to survive. Smash the like button, let's get them likes up to 100. Come on, my peopleizations. Let's get them likes up to 100. Anah Israel, salute. Come on, my peopleizations. Let's get them likes up to 100. Texas Bubba Stop 6, salute. Yeah, so the thing is this. Luis Arias, he acted as if he wanted to as if he came to fight and he was going to put on, and he just came to survive. He didn't want to engage. It's very hard to knock out that type of fighter. Then he fought a rough, rugged, actual 160-pounder, and he dropped him. So, and he didn't engage like he should have against Triple G, Danny Jacobs. Ronald Gomez, salute. Greg Lancaster, salute. So he didn't engage like he should against Triple G. He dropped Sergey Derevchenko, and Arias came to survive. He didn't come to fight. So that's the reason he didn't get a knockout. But Canelo Alvarez is not going to come to survive. Canelo Alvarez is going to come to fight. Canelo Alvarez is going to give you opportunities to hit him. HBJ Dog, salute. Canelo Alvarez is going to give you opportunities to hit him. Canelo Alvarez is smaller than all the guys I just mentioned, except Arias. And so, you know, it's a different styles make fights. Smash that like button, my peopleizations. Let's get them likes up to 100. So, you know, styles make fights, and I don't think that Canelo's been in there with a puncher like Danny Jacobs that has the athletic ability as Danny Jacobs. See, he's been in there with a big Samuel Curtin, salute. He's been in there with a big puncher like Triple G, right? But Triple G is not as athletic as Danny Jacobs. He's not gonna move around like Danny Jacobs. He's not as fast as Danny Jacobs, and he's not as big as Danny Jacobs. And he's not able to. Triple G is not able to move around the ring like Danny Jacobs could. So that flat-footed style, Danny Jacobs could box. So that flat-footed style, how I feel Charlo would fare against Canelo, I think it was... After I watched Canelo's last couple of fights, I think that those fights are closer than what people expect. People think that Jamal Charlo is just going to go in there and knock Canelo Alvarez out. That's not going to happen. Can it happen? Yes. Is it going to happen? I doubt it. I doubt it. Go back and watch Austin Trout versus Jamal Charlo. Canelo Alvarez is way more durable than Austin Trout. And Canelo Alvarez hits harder than Austin Trout. Canelo Alvarez is faster upper body movement than Austin Trout. And he has better defense than Austin Trout. So, yeah, Canelo can take a beating. Yeah, he can. Canelo's very durable. People listen. This is what I tell people all the time. Stop listening to the propaganda. Don't listen to all the hearsay. People like to say, because one person says it and 10 people say it and 20, 30, 40, and then it rolls downhill and people start, people run with the narrative that Canelo Alvarez is scared. And because they say, Canelo Alvarez, he's scared to fight Jamal Charlo, or he's scared to fight Demetrius Zeno, or he's scared to fight this type of fighter because he don't fare well with them. And then they take that and they mistaken that for him not being able to fight for whatever reason. And nobody could beat Canelo. He's just too good. I don't know about that. He's good, but I don't know about that. I think I still pick Jamal Charlo to win the fight versus Canelo Alvarez, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as people claim it to be, just because people say he's avoiding him. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes over 100. I thought Jacobs was kind of brilliant his last. I thought Danny Jacobs, his last fight with Derevyanchenko, I thought that I didn't like it. I thought that wasn't one of his best fights. I thought that he just didn't. He could have done a lot better. I didn't like that fight, and I didn't like the fight before the Arias fight. I think that people mistaken when they say Michael James 616, yeah, he's left-handed, which definitely played a part. You're 100% right. That definitely played a part in a Jamal Charlo fight. But the thing about it is this: is that Canelo comes with angles. Canelo's a very difficult fight. Floyd Mayweather made Canelo Alvarez miss by this much. By that much. Aaron Stinson, salute. Yeah, Selecki. The Selecki fight and the Derevyanchenko fight, although they're tough, durable guys. 2022, salute. Yeah, a lot of people say that he fight some of the black fighters, so on and so forth. Harold Jones, Emmanuel Momo, salute. Floyd Mayweather made Canelo Alvarez miss by this much. Amani Rivera, salute. He made him miss by that much. Very, very close. And so, he's going to have trouble with Willie Monroe? I don't think so. The only trouble he's going to have with Willie Monroe is the fact that Willie Monroe is going to come to survive. And so Willie Monroe comes to survive, and that's just coming. It's just there to survive. And so with that said, it might look like he has trouble, but he's not going. We have 150 people here. That's the like button. Let's get the likes to over 100. I'm sick right now. Still bringing that content to y'all. Smash the like button, man. I'm sick. Ah, that's a fight. Now that's Anna Israel. Now that's an interesting fight. He said Jamal Raymond SW221. That's an interesting for the CB Sports TV. Carl Burrell. Go smash that like button, my peoples. Go subscribe to my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell channel, man. Go show love. Let's bring his channel up. Pito Frescobar, salute. If you haven't subscribed to my brother Carl Burrell, CB Sports TV, go subscribe. Hit that subscribe button on my. Billy Joe Saunders versus Jamal Charlo's interesting fight. Very, very interesting. Dalton Judge, salute. Hey, we got 150 people here, and we don't have 100 likes. Akai Smith, salute. Now, y'all know I'll tolerate to get to that 40-60 range. Nah. Nolan Armstrong, salute. When we start to get to that, like I said, man, once we start to get to that 40-50 people, and we don't got the, right now, salute. New York in the building, salute. Yeah, I know, that's YouTube. Debo, 4735X, salute. Smash the like button, my peopleizations. 160 people here, and we still don't have 100 likes. So we got 70 people without hitting the like button. Come on, that ain't it. Smash the like button. William Sebastian, salute. So, with that said, right, I like to see Jamal Charlo versus Billy Joe Saunders. That would be a beautiful fight. I know people just go automatically be like, that's not the case. Clyde Swan, salute. We have to understand the sport of boxing, man. We can't just be, oh, Jamal Charlo, you see Jamal Charlo, oh, he's going to knock him out. No, he didn't knock out Austin Trout. He dropped Austin Trout, but come on, we got to put more effort into understanding the sport of boxing. Jamal Charles is not going to knock out every opponent he faces. Billy Joe Saunders is a hell of a boxer. Treslin Patterson, salute. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. Hey, but you know what I don't like about Creed, man? It's too much. It's following the Rocky theme too much. So now we're gonna go from, it's just going Rocky in reverse. So now we're gonna go from Drago's son to Clubber Lang's son, and what we're gonna do from there? What are you gonna do? Fight Rocky? He gonna fight Rocky's son? Like, come on, come on. Come on. Yeah, Tommy Gunn's son, like Tito Fresco, salute. Robert Watson Jr., salute. My brother CB Sports said, I wonder what Mikey Garcia on now that Willie Monroe got popped. I mean, it's crazy, right? The crazy thing about it is, see, this is what I was saying. How could we blame all of these fighters? Hey, I put out that video with Paulie Malignaggi, right? Paulie Malignaggi is one of the most honest people in the sport of boxing. He just is, right? what Paulie Malignaggi said. He said, now that he said he used to blame Manny Pacquiao. Hey, we got 165 people and we still don't have 100 likes. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to 150 right now before we continue, man. Smash the like button. Come on, let's get them likes up to 50 before we continue. Let's get them likes up to 150, man. Smash the button. Yeah, man. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like. If you ain't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, man. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I could tell you that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has a disdain for Deontay Wilder. Floyd Mayweather Sr. is honest about his approach and what he saw and what his eyes saw in the sport of boxing. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has an agenda. Floyd Sr. doesn't. That's why they don't get along. My thing with Jared Hurd was Jamel Charlo is that Jared gets hit too much. And I don't know if he can get hit that many times that cleanly versus Jamel Charlo. I don't think that's a good idea. Another Triple G is going to be scheduled to take place in September at Aztec Stadium in Mexico City. Should he be victor, there's still work to do because Triple G going to have a fight before then, obviously. Canelo's going to have to fight Danny Jacobs most likely, right? And Danny Jacobs could upset the apple cart. Easily upset the apple cart. And change all the plans. If it's in May and Jacobs wins in May, he's going to fight Danny Jacobs again in a rematch in September. Because like I stated on my brother Cali Enigma show, Champions is going to have a rematch clause in the negotiations, in the contract. That's what they're going to do. If you're smart, you're going to have that. Any champion. So I'm pretty sure, especially somebody in the status of Canelo Alvarez, so I'm pretty sure he's going to have Greg Abernathy, salute. He said, man, they shutting Charlo out. Yeah, man. Like I said, the worst thing could have happened to Jamal Charlo is that Billy Joe Saunders was successful. I mean, Demetrius DeAndre was successful with the zone. Canelo Alvarez, who has 2 titles, is with the zone. And then Danny Jacobs is on the fence, but it's looking like he's going to the zone route if he can get the Canelo fight, even if it's for one fight. Even if it's for, let's say, the unification bout. Power player salute. It's for a unification bout versus Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez wins the fight. He's going to stay on the zone. Either which way, this is how I look at it. If Danny Jacobs could beat Canelo Alvarez, he's going to have to rematch Canelo Alvarez in Mexico. So that's 2 fights on the zone for those straps, right? So those straps are off the table. And then even if Canelo wins against Danny Jacobs, and he's gonna keep freezing me out. So even if I know I got frozen out. So let's say Canelo Alvarez is victorious against Danny Jacobs in May, and he plans to fight Triple G in Mexico City in September. The WBC is not going to block that. Mauricio Suleiman, who's Mexican, and the WBC is a Mexican-based title. You got to understand that he won't block that fight in Mexico City. You think Mauricio Suleiman to stand in front of that and prevent that? No, no way. So you gotta figure Canelo Alvarez title is going to be tied up to 2020 because if he fights Triple G in September, he's not going to fight Jamal Charlo in December. That's not going to happen. He'll fight a fighter like David Lemieux in December. If he beats Triple G in September in Mexico City, he'll fight a David Lemieux type of fight in December, probably back here at Madison Square Garden. I'm thinking that he's going to start. Canelo Alvarez is very served 88, salute. I served 88, salute. So Canelo Alvarez, he look how he maps it out. In May, he'll fight in Cinco de Mayo. He'll fight in Vegas. In September, Mexican Independence Day weekend, he'll fight in Mexico City. In December, if he fights again in December, it's probably going to be New York at Madison Square Garden. Jamal Wright, salute. Most likely it's going to be in New York at Madison Square Garden. Which is another thing because PBC holds most of their fights at the Barclays Center. So there goes another hurdle. Another hurdle. You see it? King out of hell, salute. So Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade fighting this fight, he's gonna take it. He's gonna receive a lot of backlash for this fight against this Russian guy that nobody's heard of in January when it was supposed to be. Now I can tell you guys the inside source was telling me Demetrius Andrade was supposed to fight dude that just won the Contender January 18th, and now that fell through. Julian Molina, salute. Bird Money, salute. Craig Mack, salute. So he was supposed to fight, what's the dude name? Adams or something like that? The dude from the Contender that just won the Contender. That's what Demetrius Andrade was supposed to fight January 18th. They switched it to this other guy whom I never heard of, and I'm pretty sure most people never heard of. But that's who Andrade is fighting. It's not a good look. And it's at Madison Square Garden. That's not going to be it. D-Lo 404 boxing and more, salute. Kell Brook is supposed, yeah, Amir Khan. Supposed to fight Amir Khan in said Danny Jacobs wearing green turtlenecks. I wasn't, I don't care about his get up. So Kell Brook is going to fight Amir Khan, looks like April. Looking like that fight is going to take place in April. So Jamal Charlo is in a bad spot. I don't see. I mean, he could call out Demetrius Andrade. He could look to make a fight with Demetrius Andrade. You know, try to push the envelope for that. I don't know if Demetrius Andrade will go for it, but I mean, at this point in time, you got to think about it. Demetrius Andrade, he fighting this guy. What other route is he going to go? I'm sure they'll go back to the Billy Joe Saunders fight sometime in the spring. You could expect to see Demetrius Andrade versus Billy Joe Saunders sometime in the spring. Fight fell through, and I'm pretty sure you could expect to see that. But like I said, Danny Jacobs is trying to get the Canelo fight. They go 3 belts. Andrade has the other belt, and I'm pretty sure he's going to look to go the route of Billy Joe Saunders before he goes the route of Jamal Charlo. He talks as if he wants the Charlo fights, but he don't put his best foot forward, or he don't he don't. And when I say he don't put his best foot forward, he don't put his foot down and demand that his team make the fight with the Charlo brothers. That's what he needs to do. Smash the like buttons, get the likes to 150. Get them likes up to 150, man. Smash the like button. Andre versus Hurd, not gonna happen. Hurd is gonna stay at 154. He's gonna fight Julian J. Rock Williams in May, or in March or May, and then he's gonna fight Jamel Charlo in like November. So you won't see Hurd versus Charlo until maybe November. Smash the like button, get the likes up. Get the likes to 150, my people. Smash the like button. Who wins? Hurd or Jamel? I go with Jamel Charlo. Reason being, he gets hit far too cleanly, and the fights he's getting hit with. That's why he's fighting. Listen, it's all nothing. It's all the only fighter at this point is fighting without a direction. To me, is Demetrius Andrade, which is sad because he, in my opinion, he has the most talent at the 160 pound in the middleweight division. But he has no direction. His career has no direction. Now, saying this to say is that Demetrius and Jarrett Hurd is fighting. It's the reason he's fighting J. Rock Williams. He's an orthodox fighter with power. Drew Titan, salute. There's a reason he's fighting J. Rock Williams. Boxing good, salute. That reason is J. Rock Williams is an orthodox fighter with power. So that's to prepare him for Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo's an orthodox fighter with power. He probably has the same amount of power as Julian J. Rock Williams. Now I know people are going to say, "Oh no, because Jamel Charlo been knocking out all his opponents." Yeah. Well, guess what? J. Rock Williams was hitting Jamal Charlo, the bigger brother, with each Jamal Charlo was hitting him. The difference was that he got clipped with a shot he didn't see, and that proved to be the difference. 703, Timmy Diamond, salute. That proved to be the difference in the fight. Said, you could expect Jarrett Hurd to be getting hit with bombs from Julian J. Rock Williams, and that sets up the game plan. He was trying to implement defense in his last fight. He was laying on the ropes and bobbing and weaving and doing all of this stuff, and it just didn't work. It's just not his style. His style is to come forward, like he calls it, Frankenstein. Come forward. He'll take 4 yards to give you one of his. Can't take that. That's why they want to see how he stands up to J-Rock's power and coming forward and pressing an issue. Because J-Rock is a boxer puncher with a lot of power. And so we gonna find out. We gonna find out if it. I think he could eventually break J-Rock down. I think he could eventually break J-Rock down, but I don't think he could break down Jamel Charlo. I don't think he'll have that success with Jamel Charlo. I like J. Rock Williams too. I think that eventually though, he's gonna get broken down by Jamel Charlo. Jarrett Hurd. I think that J-Rock has just enough chinks in his defense that Jarrett Smith-Hurd is going to be successful. Where, salute to Mr. King Palmer in that super chat. He said, "What's up, Blue Blood? Salute." Fernando Pereira, salute. I think that J-Rock has just enough chinks to where eventually a pressure from Jarrett Hurd is going to get to him. But it's going to be an action-packed fight. Jarrett Hurd is going to take a lot of big shots. It's going to be probably Fight of the Year candidate. But eventually he'll break his will. God's Boxing Corner, salute. Eventually he'll break J-Rock's will. Jamel Charlo, that's going to be fool's gold. They're going to think that sets him up for Jamel Charlo fight, and it's going to be fool's gold in my opinion. I think that Jamel Charlo is gonna possibly stop J-Rock. Jarrett Hurd. I think that Jamal Charlo might actually stop Jarrett Hurd. I know people are going to be like, "Man, you bugging. You bugging, Blue. Jarrett Hurd, he take a punch." Yeah, he ain't take Jamel Charlo's punch. He ain't going to take that. Salute to my brother Quest X, Boxing News and Entertainment. Salute. Yeah. And it's gonna be September, but like I said, Danny Jacobs could upset that apple cart. Danny Jacobs could change those plans, man. Every endo, salute. Danny Jacobs could definitely change all those plans. He could.
You still want to go see it?
Mm-hmm. Danny Jacobs could change all those plans that they have. He said they're not letting Jacobs. Well, they
so many information.
The thing is, Billy Joe Saunders messed that up for them. Billy Joe Saunders messed up their plans, man. I mean, not Billy Joe Saunders. What's his name? Billy Joe Saunders. I keep saying Billy Joe Saunders. David Lemieux. David Lemieux messed it up. They had the perfect setup, and David Lemire Watkins, salute. They had the perfect setup, and David Lemieux messed it all up. Timmy Diamond, salute. The schedule, David Lemieux messed the schedule up, man, because the schedule was to go David Lemieux, Cinco de Mayo, and go Triple G Trilogy, Mexico City, Aztec Stadium, and then go the route of Danny Jacobs, Jamal Charlo, you know, start going through that murderer's row. But David Lemieux screwed that up. He screwed up the plans. Now it's a tough sell. Smash the like button, man, to get the likes up to 150.
Should I take Sunrise Highway?
Yeah. You take it to the Southern State. I'll show you. Danny Jacobs, David Lemieux messed up their plans because now it's a tough sell. He didn't even fight. So last time we seen him fight was Spike O'Sullivan, and it's what have you done for me lately? So now, how they gonna sell David Lemieux, who couldn't make weight, who was hospitalized and didn't fight, and all of this? They're gonna try to sell us him on Cinco de Mayo weekend? Nah. And another thing Oscar De La Hoya said was they're gonna have to have a big name opponent to sell at Aztec Stadium in Mexico City. That's why they're looking to go to route Triple G. And also Triple G is gonna have to fight somebody. You're gonna have to fight somebody worth note, man. You're gonna have to fight somebody worth note at this point in time. What is he gonna do? You see what I'm saying? Chris Ross, salute. Triple G gonna have to fight somebody worth note. Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo is also gonna have another fight in the spring. But don't be surprised to see Jarrett Hurd and Jamel Charlo fight on the same card. They could possibly fight in the same card. So the like buttons, get the likes to 150. We could see Jamel Charlo and Jarrett Hurd versus Julian J. Rock Williams and Jamel Charlo on the same card. And Jarrett Hurd doesn't mind fighting on the undercard. So he could be the co-main event, with Jamel Charlo be the main event. It's said with an opponent to be announced. So they don't have an opponent for Jamel Charlo in the spring, but he's definitely going to be fighting in the spring should he get past Tony Harrison on Saturday. Who's he going to fight? I don't know. That's a good question. I have no clue Jamel Charlo could fight. In the spring. But yeah, smash the like button. Mike Hennigan, salute. Danny Jacobs and Jamel. You mean Danny Jacobs and Jamal? No. Danny Jacobs have no interest in fighting what's Jamal Charlo anytime soon. No time soon. He doesn't mind fighting him, but he wants to unify before he fights Jamal Charlo, because Jamal Charlo doesn't have a title. Yeah, he wants Emmanuel Momo. He's not avoiding Jamal Charlo. He just have a plan that he want to unify first. He's never been unified. Smash the like buttons, get to over 100. 150. Oh, yeah, Sammy Curry. That's probably that. Nice. I can see that. They haven't made a decision on Willie Monroe yet. We'll find out tomorrow, I believe. Today or tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he's still going to fight because it's too short of a notice. But you can stay here. So we're going to take this other stage together.
This car's annoying.
Yeah, this got the blinker.
Yeah, that's why I just try to get away from it.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
That's a possible card that I would like to see. Jamel Charlo versus Erislandy Lara and Hurd versus J. Rock Williams on the undercard. Sammy Curtin, that's a great idea right there. That's a great idea right there. Lara versus Jamel Charlo, and Lara versus Jamel Charlo, and
Taking this one?
Yeah. Lara versus Jamel Charlo, and her versus J-Rock Williams on the undercard, the co-main event. That card would be, that's a beautiful card right there. That's a beautiful card right there. But yo, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Trill Boxing Talk should be coming on, my brother. Black Fight Fan TV and 7A Sports TV, man. No, New York. So go to Trill Boxing Talk, go to Black Fight Fan TV channel. Go to Boxing Talk, check out 7A Sports TV. Black Fight Fan TV, man, or Black Fight Fan TV with his co-host. So y'all know what it is, man. Sammy Curitin, salute, peace. Yeah, Sammy Curitin, that's an actual good card. So that's a strong possibility now I think about it. Lala D, peace and blessings to you, salute. So that would be a good card right there now I think about it, yep. But yo, let me get up out of here, man. 5 p.m. we'll be back at it, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Quest X, boxing news and entertainment. Go subscribe to my brother Quest X, man. Salute, Quest. J Pill, salute. Mr. King Palmer, salute. Amani Rivera, salute. Timmy Diamond, salute. My brother Lou Hinton, salute. One of the pillars from Blue Blood. Main Event Mark, salute. Randy Ridley, salute. The Architect One, salute. Jeffrey Lopez, salute. Yeah, you can take 37.
Which one are this on?
The first one, I think. Yeah, the first one. Hustler Slim, salute. Chris Ross, salute. Yeah, man. Kahad Williams, salute, man. Monster Madness, salute. Off Killer, salute. Pito Frescoball, peace and blessings, salute. We sick, man. You hear my daughter coughing, I'm coughing, man. The weather here is bad, man. Salute to my brother Slip the Jab. Peace. I missed it, driving the right regardless. Salute. Main Event Mark, salute, man. Peace. Hey, 5 p.m. Easy Money, 12-2-17. Salute, man. Holla at me. Hey, man, I check y'all out at 5 o'clock.